I wish you could have been here during the commercial break. I did a complete reenactment of Twitchy Testicles vaudeville routine. I ran up the stairs and I went lee and then ran back down again. People seem to enjoy it. Look for me soon on basic cable. My next guest is in a fabulous new movie which is called Henry Poole is Here, which is in theaters now. Take a look at this.
Maybe if you were able to get a sitter and you had the time. Really? Oh, wait.
What?
Can I ask you?
Well, you did. Just ask me, didn't you?
No, I mean, really ask you to finish asking you.
Okay.
Would you like to get dinner with me?
I can't. I'm busy.
I didn't really want to, anyway.
Henry, I'm kidding. I would love to.
Great.
Well, what about tomorrow?
It's perfect.
And it's not unfair for you to ask. Would it be worse if you didn't?
The lovely Radha Mitchell, everybody, Radha Mitchell. Welcome, Radha.
I wanted a sample of the sniff of Craig Ferguson in the evening.
Really? What did you think?
Fresh. Fresh.
Yeah, well, I've adopted many American ways now. I'm originally from Europe. Before I became a citizen, you stick your nose in there, you'd have keeled right over.
If you were truly American, you'd be shaving.
I am.
Oh, under there.
Oh, under there? No, I don't shave under there, but lower.
That's what
I shave my feet.
Oh, I see.
They don't need to be shaved, I just enjoy the sensation.
Are they hairy when you don't?
No. No, I just like the feeling of shaving my feet. And by shaving my feet, I think you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean, because I have absolutely no idea what I mean. How are you, Radha? It's nice to see you.
I'm very well.
Good.
How are you?
Still Australian?
I'm still Australian. I thought you were Irish, so I wore green, but I guess I messed that up. These are like four-leaf clovers and everything.
Well, don't worry about that. My father's mother was Irish. So there you are. I'm as Irish as most Americans who claim to be Irish, actually. So, yeah, it's all right.
All right, so that's not a faux
Well,
pas.
I'm glad you wore the green. Hiddly-didy-do. Thanks a lot. Oh, you're really making me feel at home with your green dress wearing. I feel like I'm back there in the old country enjoying clover.
Okay.
All right. So, the film is about someone who has a spiritual experience, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Are you very spiritual? Or are you a spiritualist? Did you enjoy contacting the dead using a Ouija board?
I wouldn't say that I'm a non-believer.
Right.
So I haven't had the experience of God, but I'm open to the idea.
Really? You haven't had the experience of God? Have you, for example, had a fresh strawberry?
I've seen a beautiful sunset.
Well, a beautiful sunset, a fresh strawberry.
I've seen a gorgeous rainbow.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that would be...
And what about you? Have you
Well, I've seen all of these things. I have experienced...
God?
Yeah, well, I don't know if I've experienced God. I have no problem. I've got I don't know, maybe a little...
It's such a complicated question, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it's a very complicated question. Do you wonder about it a lot?
No, I don't think about it. I think of it in the way that we think about the Earth. You know, we're all part of it.
Right.
And it could have an identity separated from the idea of all of us or not, if that makes sense.
Right, so you simplified it a great deal, I see, in many ways.
But I never think about it.
So I'm taking from this you're not a person who's into organized religion in any way.
I like the idea of people getting together and thinking about something bigger than their bank accounts. But,
That's organized religion.
I mean, so however you interpret that. And I actually like to meditate, but that's kind of by myself. I don't know if that's
That's
spiritual.
not- I think,
What do you
I think
call that?
meditation has got a
Yeah.
place in most organized religions. Well, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, they all have a place for meditation, I think.
But if you don't know the answer, you Google it. Everybody does.
Well, yeah, but you're not necessarily going to get the right answer, are you? I mean, look at that Wikipedia. All these kids that are failing their exams because they go on Wikipedia and they think, oh, that must be right. And they realize later on that, saying that, Hitler was a teenage lesbian isn't going to pass the exam.
I would say it's 70% accurate, and I'm impressed that more people aren't putting more crap on Wikipedia. I mean, it's quite sincere still. People attempt to present the facts as they are.
Are you happy with 70% accurate?
Have you Wikipedia'd yourself?
I have, actually, yeah.
And what
apparently,
was
I
it,
play the harp.
70% or 90%?
I'm not kidding.
No, apparently you're Irish.
Am I? Did you?
No,
Did
no,
you say I'm Irish?
No.
All right.
I probably would have thought you were, and I would have put it on.
Right.
No, but I'm impressed because I sometimes cook, rarely, but when I do, I look recipes up on the internet. And I'm impressed with the amount of time that people have put into putting their favorite recipes on the internet,
Okay.
And they don't, mess up the recipes. They don't, put salt instead of sugar just to annoy you.
How do you know?
Well, the ones that I've worked with have been successful.
In what way? They might have been successful in the fact you enjoyed the taste.
Exactly.
But the original recipe may have said, for duck à l'orange, don't put lemon.
Don't put
in,
orange. Well, they've tasted good. I mean, they haven't tasted bad. I mean,
Right.
You can imagine people putting, completely bizarre things up there just to kind of
I'm
mess
sure there's a
with things.
website for bizarre recipes.
Yeah.
I mean, there is everything. That's why it's completely without
Well, I guess
consequence.
what I'm saying is it's still relatively innocent. I mean, people don't mess with it
Excuse
too
me,
much.
you've not been to the websites I've been to.
I'm sure you've been to some interesting websites, but they remain in the context. They don't appear in the Disney Channel. You know what I mean? They stay where they're supposed to be. Nobody's, messing with the idea. There's not that level of cynicism yet.
What's the movie
have
about
you-
again? I can't remember. No,
It's about love and hope.
Right. What
Right.
about the internet then? If it's innocent, do you go on the internet dating? Do you do the?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
You find yourself a nice innocent
a nice
recipe
innocent,
maker.
date. I don't
What do
know.
you look for in a man?
I look for authenticity.
Right.
And
Abs, good abs. Authentic man with good abs.
six-pack. I'm Australian, so we're
Right, yeah.
we're big
Do you
believers
enjoy the
in
swimming?
that.
A lot of the Australians enjoy swimming.
I do enjoy swimming, but I've only recently. I've been with the breaststroke, and I recently learned the breaststroke.
I'm not talking about you actually
Oh, do I
swimming.
enjoy
no, I
watching
mean
people
watching
swim?
other people swim, which Australians love, apparently. Well, in the Olympics,
Yeah,
I was
in
saying.
the Olympics,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
love to- I mean, yeah, I've been very impressed, and I feel very proud.
Well, the Australians are doing very
The
well. They're
Australians
some of
are
the
doing very
fastest
well.
swimmers in the world. Got to
They
be,
are.
though, a lot of sharks around Australia. You got to be a fast swimmer.
That's true.
I know. I went to Australia once.
Did you?
Yeah. This is the interesting thing. Here's the twist. I
Yeah.
went to Australia and I ate a shark.
But you know I'm a vegetarian. But I think if you're going, shark will eat you, right? So you could eat the shark without feeling too much guilt.
So that you feel it's okay then, as a vegetarian, to eat animals that would eat you? In that sense, please enjoy your cat, because
If it was big enough, it would eat me.
yeah. No, listen.
Sure.
If you stayed still long enough, it would eat
probably
you.
would, yeah.
Do you have a cat? I bet you have a cat.
I don't. There is some stray cats that come over, and I've started feeding them milk. And I'm hoping that they'll stick around. But you see, I'm always traveling, so I'm looking for a pet that I don't have to sort of worry about when I'm gone. So
Pet rock.
fish.
Fish, you got to be careful with fish. Fish are actually much more. You need much more attention than you think. I discovered that one terrible weekend with my goldfish. No, it's all right.
No, I
He's
know,
better now,
that's
kids.
sad. I remember actually as a kid seeing my goldfish floating to the top of the tank.
Yeah, no, it was.
It's sad. You never recover from stuff like that.
I know.
So do you have a pet?
Not anymore. No, I do. I have
Sorry.
dogs.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have dogs. 2 dogs.
2 dogs,
Yeah.
right.
Do you have any dogs?
No.
You want to get a dog? They're fantastic.
No, they're more trouble than cats, right?
Not at all. A dog's great. A dog will follow you around. It poops where you tell it to. It's awesome.
But I like the cat because it's kind of like this mood enhancer. You pet the cat and it purrs and sort of the room kind of, it's like having one of those lava lamps. You know what I mean? That's how I see a cat.
You think a cat's like a lava lamp? thought I was smoking some powerful weed. You're off the hook.
And they just sort of create this beautiful ambience, whereas dog needs your attention, you know.
Not my dog.
Yeah?
No, he's a German Shepherd.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't need you. In fact, he's going to annex you.
I've seen some pathetic German Shepherds.
No, this is
I
my
have
German
to
Shepherd
say.
that marches up and down in the middle of the night. Yeah, he's crazy. I'm telling you, I hear him talking to his friends on the phone. Yes, why not? We annex the bedroom. He's banana. That's a crazy. And then I've got a Jack Russell, who's a little English
I
dog
love
that goes,
those dogs.
hey, hey.
Yeah,
Like
they're
that.
cool.
Yeah, no, they're good.
Yeah. Now, if you have one of those dogs around, you're never bored because everything to those dogs is exciting.
I know that dog could get excited just when I come home. That dog literally pees on the floor.
That's love. That is.
And then I feel I have to do it as well, you know, as a way of... We're way over time, I'm sorry. We have to go. It's lovely to see you
Well, it's
again,
lovely
Radha.
to
Thanks
see
for coming.
you.
Thank you for wearing your lovely green
Oh,
dress.
it's-
Radha Mitchell, everybody. We're right back.